Hi there, so that's me, just left the car. I'm in Newton Moor, near Aviemore, and I'm here to do the 3 monad Liath munros. At present, as you can probably see, there's a lot of low cloud, mist about. I'm really hoping it's going to clear. Forecast is to be clear, so I'm quite confident that it will. But here we go. I just need to keep my wits about me because there's paths going in all directions. So I've got my maps and that ready, so we'll see how we get on. So that's me just about getting to the cloud line just now. We've got about half an hour. It's about 9:30 on a Monday morning. I can feel the heat of the sun coming through, so yeah, I'm still fairly confident this is going to burn away. But there's also the off chance I'll actually get above it at some point, if it's still about when I get there. I still fair walk to get to the first munro, which is Liath. But this is what I'm walking into just now. I think the munro is somewhere up here. Nice view though, already. Very green. And there's the path back. Came through that field a short while ago. So you may have seen this wee bridge in a couple of other videos. That's me at it now. It looks as though the banister side rail thing is kind of came off. It does look pretty sketchy. There is another bridge down there, but where's the fun in that? Let's give this a go, see what it feels like. That's not too bad, quite bouncy. Anyway, we made it. Let's get a wee look at it. Oh, that's so sketchy. Look at it. Time for an upgrade, I think. Or just use that one down there. So that's me. I've walked through this kind of grassy area here. Had to get the poles out. It's quite boggy, even though it's mid-July. I could not imagine trying to cross that when it's been raining for a period of time. Poles are really handy for getting across boggy areas. Highly recommend them. I got these are just Decathlon. I think they were £7 each. Kids got one from my Father's Day a few years back. Pretty much don't leave home without them from heading to the mountains, but there we go. The sky is now clear. So this looks like the last stream we're going to come across before I head up onto the main climb here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump my Glasgow water, which I brought with me. Glasgow water in here. I'm going to dump that, use my filter and top it up so I've got plenty of water. That's just one of those, it's called Pure, you see it? Pure Clear. It comes with a built-in filter which you can take off and replace as and when you need to. I find it really useful. I know this water is probably pure and clean, however I always filter it because you don't know what might be in the river at any given point. But you can literally see that's the source of it just up there. So here we are. So that's me up on the summit plateau now. There's the summit over there. Just a short trek round up there. That last few bit was quite steep. There's the moor. Came over. Zoom in a wee touch. That kind of river that meanders. The path is kind of alongside that most of the way. Oh man, this is awesome up here. I think that's the final munro in the centre there. And I'm not even sure where the summit is for the second one. It's a bit of a rolling hill. This place would be absolutely no joke in the winter. Look how steep that drop off is there. Imagine that with snow and ice on it. Oof. There we go, that's me at the summit of Stop Dark. Also up here, the view. the summit of the second Munro, Carn, Scullane. So I think it was just over 5 hours to get here from the car. It's a long walk between the two, so it's 11 miles all in to this point. The total for today was supposed to be about 15.5 miles. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's quite a long walk between the first and second Munro, if you're doing it anti-clockwise. Over loads of rolling hills. You can't even work out which summit you're heading for, but you just keep following. See these fence posts? Literally from the first Munro all the way here, you just follow the fence post, so you can't really get lost. Although in poor visibility, I wouldn't fancy these ones. There's just nothing distinction about it. Nonetheless, I'm going to head over back the way I came, 5 minutes, and get something to eat. I'm absolutely Hank Marvin, so I'm going to go and get my lunch just now before I head over to the next Munro, which is just behind me there, if you can make it out. So I thought I would just show you what I do with my water when I'm out in the Munros in the hot weather. So I've always got a couple of 500ml bottles because they go into my pockets, which I can put onto my straps. This one doesn't have urine in it. It's actually got one of these wee electrolyte tablets. It says it's lemon flavoured. It doesn't taste like lemon, I'll be honest with you, but it makes it taste nice and it replenishes all the salts and stuff you lose when you sweat so much. I've just got one of these smart water bottles. It's 850ml. Just a good size to go in these wee side pockets. The litre ones are just a bit fat to go in there, so they're a good size to go in the side pockets. But the essential part of it all is this thing here. I showed you earlier, pure clear. There's loads of different ones you can get. I like this one because, well, it was a bit cheaper. I think it was £30, including the filter, which are replaceable. So this wee bit just pops on and off, like so. And whenever I'm finished with it, after a day, I'll just take this off altogether and just leave it sitting. It dries out and it maybe prolongs its life a wee bit. And you're supposed to replace them every year. This one's living on borrowed time, and I'll replace that soon, I'm sure. But yeah, they're brilliant. I always filter the water. Occasionally, if I've not got it, I will just drink straight from the streams. I haven't had any issues yet. But yeah, there's always livestock about in that. But yeah, that's what I take with me, especially in the summer. Usually in the winter time I won't have the extra one, I'll just go with that and just make do with this. I've always got a wee flask of coffee as well. But there you go. The other thing I was going to show you was, earlier on my feet got a wee bit wet when I went through the bog, so when I stopped for my lunch in this sun, get the shoes off, take the soles out, socks off inside out, and they'll be nice and dry by the time we're finished. There we go. So that's me at the summit of the final Munro for today. Liath. So it's the third of this group. So the car I think's down that area, down kind of there somewhere. The first Munro swing round with that one over there in the distance. Then you go all the way around there. Second Munro is that one there. From this angle it doesn't look much like a Munro, but it is. Then you cut back down through the bog and up here. I honestly could not imagine doing this when the weather's been bad or wet. It's so boggy down there. Anyway, so I'm glad it was dry mostly, and here we are looking over there. I just love to see that kind of horizon with mountains, just full of mountains. Looking over that direction towards the kind of northern part of Fort William. Alderman knows it as you go north at Fort William, and I've yet to do any of them, so fun times ahead. Anyway, I'm going to just head back down. It's down this direction here. So that's me back down off the last Munro, back at the river. Well, it's not the same river, but it flows into it. So that's just to get across here, the path goes off, follows it all the way back down to the car. I'm glad I had my sun hat today. You're completely exposed from the very start to here. You're on the go for about 7 or 8 hours and you're in the sun the entire time. So I'm sure glad I had this with me. So all I'm doing now is looking for a plunge pool in this wee Totsy river. Hopefully I'll get one. Wait, I'll take you with me across this river. You can laugh at me if I fall in. That's quite easy. Right, there we go. Right, hopefully I find a plunge pool soon.